Hello, I'm Suja Lowenthal, Council Member for the 2nd District. Welcome to this edition of Heart of the City. With the holiday season fast upon us, it's very easy to get lost in all the party planning and gift buying for family and friends. It's also a time when many of us are looking for opportunities to help those who are less fortunate or down on their luck. Today, I've invited Lisa Hoffmaster, Fund Development Director with Food Finders, to tell us about a creative campaign they're rolling out for the holiday season to help those in need. Lisa, welcome to Heart of the City.
Thank you.
Before we get to the campaign, tell us about Food Finders, who you are, what's your mission?
Well, Food Finders has been around for 24 years. We're based here in Long Beach, and what we do is partner with hundreds of grocery stores and bakeries and caterers and hotels and the Produce Mart in downtown LA, and we rescue food, and we provide that food to over 200 nonprofits, half of which are here in Long Beach.
What does rescue food mean?
Well, when a company makes and manufactures food, it goes out for sale at stores.
Okay.
And then when the next batch arrives, if they haven't sold all of the first batch, in the past they would just throw that good food away. And the Good Samaritan Act, it protects the donor from liability, so we send our food rescuers, our volunteers, to Vons and Ralph's and other grocery stores like Trader Joe's, and they receive about a shopping cart worth of food, and they put it into their vehicle, and they immediately deliver it to a homeless shelter or a youth center or a senior center where it's going to be eaten that night or the next day.
So it's perfectly good food that you're able to recapture or capture for good use. So how many people a day would you say Food Finders ends up helping?
Well, we rescue enough food to provide 40,500 meals a day, every day for the entire year.
That's incredible. So I know people watching will ask themselves, well, how can someone who's watching you describe this? How can they get involved? How can they help with this?
Oh, well, we're always looking for new volunteers, especially people who are recently retiring and they'd like to do something really meaningful with their time. It takes about an hour, and they'll go and we assign them with a food route. We have 250 weekly food routes that are volunteers. We have over 100 volunteers that are out in the field helping us rescue food and immediately deliver that. So it's not in your car any longer than a trip to the normal grocery store would take.
That's great. So that's a great segue to a fun way to actually help out as well. Although delivering food is fun and meaningful. Tell us a little bit about your pajama campaign.
Well, the pajama campaign is part of our holiday food drive, and the holiday food drive runs all from October 1st through the end of December, and we do a distribution that occurred at Thanksgiving, and our next one will occur the week before Christmas, and we wanted to enhance it by giving youth here in Long Beach new pajamas for Christmas.
But I get to wear my pajamas to work. That's the campaign, correct?
Yes, we're launching it with a Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day to encourage local businesses to allow their employees who bring a new pair of pajamas to donate to wear their pajamas to work. So hopefully they'll wear fun pajamas, and maybe when they stop to get their coffee, people will ask them, why are you wearing your pajamas? And then they can tell them about Food Finders.
Well, talking about pajamas and wearing them, and then also making sure we donate pajamas to the campaign, that brings us to something that it's a misnomer. I've always thought that Food Finders solely focused on food. So tell us about all of the other quality of life products that Food Finders provides.
Absolutely, thank you. Yes, there's so many different things at the store that exist. There's toilet paper and paper towels and feminine hygiene products, toothpaste, toothbrushes, all of these items, deodorant, are luxury items to people who have to make choices whether they have enough money to put gas in their car to get to work, or say they have an ill family member and they have to buy special medicine. You have to make some pretty difficult choices when you live on a very fixed income.
Is there one day that we're encouraged to wear our pajamas to work?
On Friday, December 6th, we're encouraging as many businesses, and us at Food Finders, we're going to wear our pajamas and bring a pair of pajamas to donate. But, you know, that's the deal. Wear your pajamas to work on Friday, December 6th, but you have to bring a new pair of pajamas to donate for a child. We're only collecting for children.
Children. So what sizes? Toddler?
A small, medium, large, extra large. We need every size pajama in the youth category, from baby up to high school. We look forward to seeing how the community receives this. This is the first time that we've enhanced our food drive, our holiday food drive, by adding this pajama component. But
And you know, this is a really great
think it's
idea
neat.
for many reasons. Obviously, for the charitable reason, but when you're at the store already, wherever you're buying sundries, clothing, it's very easy to pick up a pair of pajamas, and it's a fun activity. I know we just had Halloween, but this is another way of saying I'm not just dressing up for myself or vanity's sake. I'm dressing up because I'm actually encouraging a donation of pajamas for a good cause. How many do you hope to collect by December 18th?
Well, we've set the goal for 500. I'd like to hope to collect more than that, but 500 is a pretty good goal for our first year out. And you know, sometimes where you could purchase pajamas, they might have a buy one, get one free, or buy a pair and receive the other one 50% off. And then that savvy shopper can kick in. We recently had, yesterday, a woman came and donated $250 worth of food that was completely free from her couponing.
Really?
Yeah, just out of the universe. Here's this lovely woman who had done all this couponing and filled her car with free food, $250 worth of food that she received for free just from being a savvy couponer.
That's a great skill. There's a science to that, and then she managed to be able to donate $250 worth of food to
Absolutely.
food finders. That's great. So if we're collecting 500 pajamas, where can people drop them off?
Well, there'll be different locations throughout the city. There'll be 12 Long Beach libraries, the Federal Bar, the new Long Beach Register office, and at Sababa. And Sababa is a restaurant and lounge in the marketplace, and they have been so kind to offer a free appetizer certificate for everyone who makes a pajama donation. Oh, and Food Finder's office, don't let me forget. You can bring them down to Food Finder's office at 2301 East 28th Street in Signal Hill, and we're there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, normal office hours.
So the holiday times are really busy. We know everyone's busy, and this is a fun campaign, and maybe we'll get to wear pajamas to work, and maybe we'll be able to coordinate an effort. But what about that very busy person who all of a sudden December 18th hits and they think, oh, you know, I have these pajamas, I bought them. Will you take donations afterwards?
Oh, absolutely. We work with these agencies all year long. So the beneficiaries of the pajamas, they'll be our agencies that serve youth. We serve them on an ongoing basis. So if you miss the boat for the 18th, you can surely drop off donations of food or pajamas or anything you'd like to be so kind to share of that nature, new, and we'll be thrilled to pass that on to the agencies that are appropriate to receive it.
And then at Food Finders, as well as the other sites, will they be dressing up in pajamas?
I hope so. I know I will.
So here's a thought that I have. We have to dress up at Long Beach City Council, so I think we should make one of our Tuesdays between the dates that you're collecting, and we'll propose that. We should
That would be you know, there's nothing more exciting than seeing Bob Foster in a pair of pajamas on behalf of Food Finders. He's a very good friend of ours with our food drive.
And you know he's a good sport.
Yes.
And so we're going to have to select one. I don't know if it's going to be a Fred Flintstone pajama or...
Well, that's a good challenge to throw out to Mayor
That's
Foster,
right.
to please participate and wear your pajamas.
And I think the 9 of us should wear our pajamas too. I'll be in the Hello Kitty pajama, and then we'll leave it. Lisa, thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been my pleasure to be here.
I'm glad. Well, that just about does it for another episode of Heart of the City. I hope you've been inspired to help make this holiday season special for a little boy or little girl in Long Beach. I'm Councilmember Suja Lowenthal, and you're watching Long Beach Television.